was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Arthur can reveal.
Oh Mann, jetzt langsam habe ich so das Gefühl, dass ich weiß, wie es passiert ist.
During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Arthur knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows, according to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
Und wir wissen, was 50 Fuß lang ist.
Only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, don't think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one though.
Nee, stimmt nicht.
Oh, then it's impossible. Sorry.
No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as a rope. Das Tennisnet-Cable.
This is it!
The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Deswegen wohl auch die Handschellen.
That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
You get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
So abwegig war das gar nicht.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You're definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have waited to put the body in the tank carefully. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to use something else. They had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
Ich kann mir denken, was sie gemacht haben.
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think. Come on. Think. Okay, Hangman's Gambit wieder. Einmal schnell die Steuerung angucken. Darf ich nicht? Doch. Flash Spot. Fast Forward. Show and Hide Question. Get Letter Orb. Concentrate. Okay. Ich glaube, ich weiß, was ich schreiben muss. Da. Ropeway. Seilbahn quasi.
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got drain damage or something? You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
Doch, haben wir. No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. It seems where you have to deduce an image mine will begin. Okay. Confirm. Dig up piece. Aha. In this mode, the objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the A button. Uh-huh. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. Ach so! The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from the object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of that object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. Okay. If there's just one piece left, you can press the A button. Hallo, Crescent Umbreon. Or hello. I am fine, how about you? There's just one piece left. You can press the A button repeatedly to break it. But that will incur a time penalty. So so don't just button mash. It might sound complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play. Thank you for your understanding. Okay. You got your first part of Nagito cosplay, that's nice. Ja, ich weiß, welche Lösung es ist. Ich weiß es schon, das sieht man ja. Ist eigentlich gar nicht so schwer. Ist eigentlich ganz interessant, das Ganze hier zu machen. Jetzt gehen wir mal hier rüber. Hier wieder ein bisschen Platz machen, da Platz machen. Dann machen wir hier wieder was weg. Hier, da. Oh shit, ich glaube, ich kriege nicht das Ganze frei. Achso, ich muss das noch wegkriegen. Ja, shit, wird nix. Achso, ich muss freikloppen. Chapter 2, yeah. It's my first time playing this game, so I don't know whether I'm right or wrong with something. My favorite character by now. By now, my favorite character is basically Korikyo, because I like his way of talking, and I like his theses sometimes when he talks about stuff. He has something mysterious about him.
The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides.
Kokichi, okay?
The culprit
You're not
made a
alone
rope
with
way
that
by
fact,
hanging the
because
tube
a
from
lot
the
of
rope
people
connecting
that
the
are watching
windows.
me sometimes when I am
because the
online,
third floor window
they
is
like
higher
Kokichi
up,
as well. And
gravity
to
would
be
have
honest with
pushed
you,
the
I
inner
don't
tube
know
along.
yet
The inner tube is
why
made of
they like
sturdy rubber as well.
Kokichi that much,
It could
because
support
I
the
sometimes don't agree on his methods.
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube.
If you
and
understand
struck
what
a
I'm
rudimentary
trying to
rope
say.
way,
Maybe I will understand later,
and
but
used it to
for
move
now I
themselves
don't
and Guillermo's body from
exactly
the
like
lab
the
to the
person for
GER.
now. Maybe later. It's
Once
this
through the
design,
GER window,
okay?
The culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill.
And thank you for your
That
follow,
would be more
Crescent
stable
Umbreon.
and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
Ja, danke.
Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
Is all that remains of a
No
once
more
powerful
blaming each other.
yokai.
Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Threshold of an amazing adventure, yokai.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious. The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious because it was nighttime.
That's it!
No one is allowed to get in there by nighttime.
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Oh nein, ich glaube, ich
Not
weiß, wer es war.
necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner
I think I
tube
know
using the
who did
rope,
it.
the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Eine Person, die sich zuletzt sehr, sehr ruhig begeben hat. Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to be been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. Ja, ich weiß es, wer es ist. Es ist Kirumi.
It has to be you.
Sie ist in letzter Zeit sehr ruhig gewesen und ich weiß auch, warum sie es und wie sie es gemacht
One more
hat.
thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
Ich erinnere mich nämlich an Anjis Aussage.
If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Yep.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Stimmt nicht.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Nee, das stimmt nicht. Da werde ich gleich angreifen.
Has a nice body.
Da werde ich gleich
Totally
angreifen.
shared in YouTube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Wegen der Alibis. To force Kirumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere. I just have to stay calm and find it.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous.
That could have been done by anyone.
That's wrong!
Stimmt nicht.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination, an empty theory created from nihilism. If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided. When you consider that the crux of your argument is false, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Oh, fuck.
In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
This is the conclusion we reached together. It's not just a guess. I'll have evidence on my side, and I'll show her.
I am
It's the window
referring to
frame.
the rope.
It's the window
now,
frame.
With that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words! I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaito?
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really.
I doubt it.
So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else. Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body.
Yep.
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
Yep.
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit?
Alles klar, Max.
Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. What is it then? Where is it? There, the black piece of fabric.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Okay.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is
So.
just your empty deduction. Ugh, you continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect.
Ich hab
What is
gedrückt.
this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth?
So.
That is just your empty deduction.
So, jetzt verstehe ich's.
You continue to confuse everyone.
Ich verstehe es langsam.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it.
Jetzt.
What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here!
Gotcha. Huh.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't bare-handed.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it, and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Closing argument time. Okay. No. Nope. I think I forgot one in the end. Nope. There, I think. Before the rubber was put on the victim's wrists. No? Oh, how? Toni, grüß dich! I think I did something wrong. What was taken from the pool? What was used to transport the body to the ropeway? Hitting the brakes was tougher than expected. Where was the body carried to? Ist schon eine Weile da. Okay, this one was right. Then, ja, kann ich wieder einen hier freilegen. Jim's Window Frame and Roll. There it is. Killer, grüß dich! Der Fall macht dich sad. Ja, mich auch. Where was the body carried to? Wohl doch. Ja klar. Oder? Ja. Wollt ihr doch meinen. The evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat. The piranha tank lid. What? Not? Not at all? Dude. Oh man. Here. Ha. Got it. Alright, metal handcuffs in the water. A thin long item the culprit took from the gin. Ja, metal handcuffs. Die kommen hier hin. Then there is this one. Carried the rope. Yep. Okay, then we have this one. Rubber inner tube and handcuffed victim. He was handcuffed, yeah. Now this one, hanged in a tube. And then the final one. Where is it? There it is. And there it is.
This is the truth of the case.
Okay.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body.
Jo.
And all that was left were his bones.
Lord Weißbrot sei gegrüßt. Kommst passend zur Aufklärung.
That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night, around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window.
Ich müsste sogar sagen, mein Verdacht, den ich am Anfang hatte, hat sich bewahrheitet, aber der war ganz klein. Also, das war wirklich eigentlich schon im Meer geraten.
These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrist.
Aber dieses Psych-Taxi hat mir gefallen. Das fand ich jetzt im ersten Fall auf jeden Fall, beim ersten Mal spielen ist ziemlich cool. Und dieses Mind Mine ist auch nicht so schlecht.
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows.
Ich habe eine Vermutung, aber ich warte erst mal ab.
That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the
Diesen
rope
Teil des
came
Spiels oder
loose,
diesen Teil
and the inner
insgesamt,
tube
den dritten?
dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key
Den
pieces of
gesamten
evidence,
dritten
the
Teil.
fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid? Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
Okay.
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request.
Ich habe ja auch eine ganz komische Vermutung, nachdem ich nach dem ersten Teil das Video gesehen habe, was die da gezeigt haben.
Does that mean
Habe ich dann eine sehr, sehr komische Vermutung.
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
Diese 16 Bilderrahmen, das hat mich sehr, sehr sehr komisch
Obviously, she would have
gestimmt.
used them if they were available.
Sehr, sehr skeptisch gemacht.
Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
Mhm. Mache ich nachher. Oder vielleicht erst morgen. Weil ich morgen noch einen etwas wichtigeren Termin habe und dann mache ich es dann.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
But we don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Oh. Stimmt, man muss ja jetzt immer hier wählen. Ich musste es machen.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Monodam, do something. Sie hat für mich gestimmt. Wetten? Wetten, dass sie für mich gestimmt hat?
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Jetzt dreht der Rechner wieder ab hier. All rise. Ein A-Ranking. Immerhin. Ja, das Closing Argument. Da war wieder das doofe Ding, dass ich ein paar Mal mich verhauen habe.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. The blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. Yay, bravo, bravo!
Thank goodness.
Phew. Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why did it have to be Kirumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No.
But Gontano can't believe it. Kirumi was so helpful for everyone.
Same Kirumi.
Same, Kirumi is also culprit.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, hey, hey! How long have you been lying to us?
The truth
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
Oh, you mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kirumi, tell me. Why? Ain't nothing but a heartache. No. You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
But is there really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up! Enough with the commentary already.
Say,
Well, Kirumi. Were your feelings toward us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too.
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can say for certain, huh? That is what a detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kirumi watched hers after all? Earlier, Kirumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Kirumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then. If you're all so desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please, and thank you.
Yes,
I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
Das war eine Anspielung an Kiyotaka. That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Huh? If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
Hey!
Perhaps Kirumi received her own motive video. Huh? You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
The fuck's going on?
That's not possible! Monokuma, what the hell's going on?
Huh?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Yeah, don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos?
No.
No, I didn't. Huh? Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did your cup screw up again, Huh? Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monophanie's fault. She passed them out without checking the names. What? I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
Yeah?
What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No.
No, Monodam, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm sorry too.
Yeah?
It seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. Daddy!
Hey.
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Goodness.
What?
What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid!
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
I see. The Monocups merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
That's right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yet I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness with your own eyes. After Kirumi had spoken, the Monocups began playing the video.
all right. Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video. Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request.
Yeah!
One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to
Make this country great again.
Oh mein Gott.
and transferred all his authority to her. No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Das ist bitter. Das ist sehr bitter.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true. Though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please hold on. That video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kirumi is really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my
are
selfless
the
devotion.
citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, cause this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
See. So Kirumi was the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes. Huh? How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be Prime Minister?
You really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
How rude. I'm not pretending, I'm still learning.
I see.
I see, well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister?
But
Then Kirumi really is Prime Minister? She hold burden of country's future?
Actually,
The motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost?
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt.
Huh?
The Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is this Ultimate Hunt anyway?
I do not know.
What is happening in the nation while I'm here, inside the end wall? That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation.
But
If those are the options, of course you pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
I don't like that.
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kirumi is dead, doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
Wait!
Say what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million? Easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I'm the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What is so funny?
'cause
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway.
shing.
If you can't believe it, then you are terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out. This is serious.
Oh?
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
That is...
Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill?
Weird!
Ryoma not that weak. When he uses Shukuchi method, even Gontano could catch.
I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us.
Huh?
What?
I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean?
That is...
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him,
That is correct.
I'm responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded, Oh mein Gott, noch schlimmer.
Got it.
So you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. Huh, that's good.
Your...
If you got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But
Wait a minute. It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
because
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
wait!
Wait a minute, you're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say he only checked the name, he didn't watch the video? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at? I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. Because once you watch them, you've got a motive to kill.
but
But if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey,
Any idea who'll be in the video?
no.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
In other words, that video might just give me a motive to live.
please.
So please.
that's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did this video show? Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro! Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to
man.
you.
Depressing.
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
No one. No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
And that's what he was shown. If he saw something like that, he had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kirumi claim his life.
I see.
So that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
He just gave up then?
Damn.
To hell with that. That damn moron.
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. Zu selbstlos. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kirumi.
Monokuma, Gonta have question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it?
Hey!
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kirumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Gonta not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kirumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kirumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kirumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survivors would. Jeez, maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean? If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have.
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life's not something. You can't trade it or not, or put a price on it. Kaito.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I wanna live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
The idiot's talking again. But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he is right.
So divine!
Yep, he's an Atua damned idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Huh? Shaken?
because
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kirumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What?
But
Monokuma would never allow a Blackened to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. Und deswegen mag Toni ihn? Naja. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
Huh?
Wait. What he just said was true?
You mean?
You tried to trick Gonta?
Try to trick everyone?
Ja, aber du magst doch auch Kokichi, oder nicht?
Really?
Seriously? You backstabbing cunt?
Cut it out.
Enough, she was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right. I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. Okay, dann siehst du es genauso wie ich. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. Es kamen einige da rein, die ihn mögen. Einige kamen dazu. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Kirumi,
I see.
you still refuse to give up? So what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive, no matter what it takes. I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
I will do anything, anything to survive. She screamed, and she started running. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
There was no way I'm letting you out of here. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run!
Damn it!
Run! Run, Kirumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Run! Please, hurry!
Damn.
Hurry, run!
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
please!
Run!
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
Uh-oh. Notice to quit. Uh-huh. Uh-oh. Yoinkies. Jetzt reißt das Ding, wa? Oh mein Gott. Wieder einen weggemacht, der MVP.
Really?
Why Monodam? Why did you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us getting along.
It's fine.
We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him?
Let's get along.
We few remaining Mono Cups must get along.
We are all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even father can stop us from getting along.
I will not.
Not if he knows what is good for him.
Huh?
Eh?
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. The age of the Mono Cups begins now. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man?
That's
And yet this
nice.
angsty attitude of yours is just so cute.
They're so
It's so cute how your little crew has shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
they're so freaking cute.
It's so unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. Ah.
How
Ah, ugly brr. Who you calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
Doesn't matter, now is not the time for that.
Kirumi.
I don't like
I
that.
can't take this anymore. Even Kirumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to know the reason why. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I'll protect you.
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I will protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let us stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on, come on.
Oh, isn't that what Atua said?
Cause Atua says
All
so.
desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption? It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He is the one who distributed the motive videos.
I see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought, to have driven Kirumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is, as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay,
That must be why Kirumi did not want to show us the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey,
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show... I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us their videos to get under our skin. Oh nö, Toni, nicht machen. Huh? I did never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kirumi said. What Kirumi said? Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
That's...
What she said earlier, correct?
Huh?
Huh? What about it? She said she remembered and it didn't sound like a lie either.
I see.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light if it made her remember.
What?
The properties of a flashback light?
Okay.
Still, how could Kirumi remember something that she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. That's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess up. It's better if we just believe in each other.
Yeah.
That's right. It's best that we don't not remember our motives for everyone's sake.
Oh dear.
Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've ever heard yet.
That's so mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kirumi's final moments has made me change my views.
Because?
She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe. Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic victory. We had still lost a friend. What is the end Kaito spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now.
We should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brains aren't a juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
Like you even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you!
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. As long as we listen to Atua, we all will be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why you're staring up at the sky?
It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars are here are different. Not the same ones Gonta used to.
Different? Do you mean the position of the stars?
Yeah, Gonta looking, but no can find star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away?
Far away?
Hey, so...
Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Ah, yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something.
Huh?
What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out.
Well, you know.
Now. It won't take that long, so just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
Well then, what is it you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group. A liar worse than you? I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean Maki is a liar? Maki admitted it during class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
But blackmail? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
What? Why you? What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. For a minute there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows. Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
What? Luten, grüß dich. Ja, und da wird es erst wahrscheinlich entweder Freitag oder in den Herbstferien weitergehen. Servants Gloves. Weil ich werde was anderes währenddessen spielen, wenn ich wieder streame. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr 9 Rooms, 9, wie hieß es, 9 Hours und 9 Clocks oder so heißt es. Glaube ich, werde ich dann spielen. Währenddessen. Oder ein neues Spiel, was mir tatsächlich heute gegiftet wurde. Ach, du liebst Kokichi. Dann warst du das, der Kokichi so mag. Okay. Aber wie gesagt, ich danke euch fürs Reinschauen. Für heute ist Schluss. Ich habe noch ein bisschen was, beziehungsweise ich muss morgen früh raus. Deswegen habe ich heute auch relativ früh angefangen zu streamen. Ich wünsche euch noch einen angenehmen Abend und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. Wahrscheinlich Freitag spätestens. Also achtet mal immer so zwischendurch darauf, ob ich online gehe oder nicht. Bis dahin sprach der Raven halt nimmer mehr und bleibt sauber.